Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, alive and in color in Central Texas, USA, on another warm day in October 2019 in my Casita RV, 84 square feet of interior space, which is all I need. I've been full-time RVing for a long time. And hey Google, say good morning in German.
In German, that's Guten Morgen.
Hey Google, say good morning in Russian.
In Russian, that's Доброе утро.
Dobre утро. Hey Google, say good morning in Chinese.
In Chinese, you would say 早上好.
Ka xiao hao. Ka xiao hao. How about good morning? Anyway, it's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow, commonly known as today. And hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 36.
36 with a high of 56, cooling down there nicely. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The temperature in Butte right now is 26.
26 with a high of 52, not too bad. Well, you guys don't get much of a summer, do you? Anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Kingsland, Texas?
In Kingsland right now, it's 75.
With a high of 95. How about that? Is that unusual? It's been like that for 40 days and 40 nights. I feel like Noah. Anyway, this is Trenton Clump. That's an it. That's a little travel trailer. And that is a little teddy bear. That's Popeye and Olive Oil right there. That's Betty Boot. Behind them is a little sticker that says Native Texan with jalapeno on it. That's a 1,000 yen note. That's a €5 note, and below that's two $2 bills. That's a Frugal RV sticker. Check her channel out, Frugal RV Gal. And that is Mr. Bojangles. Behind him is some bananas, organic, nothing but the best. Anyway, that is Olive Oil's bra. That is a Evadry dehumidifier. That is a smiling face with a nose, ears, and hair. And that says life is better in a casita, and that is true. Hey Google, make us laugh.
Why was the cheetah so bad at hide and seek? No matter where she hid, she was always spotted.
Biggie. That's a big old joke there. Okay, we got a lot of comments, a lot of comments. I like comments. Why? Because I get to read them. Some of them I can read, some of them are difficult. David Adams says, a great story, Rusty. This is about being ignorant. Boy, I still am too. Don't think I'm not. I grew up in Fort Worth in the 50s. It was a small town back then. I remember the first freeway. Thought we moved to the big time. Those were much better days. I have a lot of sympathy for the millennials. They miss the ignorance, innocence of youth. Thanks for the story. Well, I don't have any sympathy for them because, not that I'm being cruel, but it's their life. You know, they don't know about the way we grew up. They only know about the way they're growing up, and that's the way life is. It's good for them, and it was good for us. This is camping in a Prius. This is TT Willow. I'm going on my first trip in my Prius this week. Good luck. I'm not going to sleep in the back. Good. You're going to sleep on the roof. I'll recline the driver's seat. Okay, well, you're not going to sleep very well there. You'll rest. I do not have the mobility to crawl in and out of the back. Looking forward to sleeping under the dark sky and stars and seeing new things in nature. Well, good luck. I hope it all. You'll figure it out. This is on the lightweight RV travel trailer, Richard Bott, Slots, and more. Great videos. Thanks for the awesome content. Well, you're welcome. It's really awesome, isn't it? On the Jayco 2020, Billy Johnson, it's nice to see new RVs. What nobody is talking about is the quality of these RVs. Isn't that what really counts? Well, I guess so, but I mean, I could talk about quality and stuff, but you know, very few of them have what I would say a quality build. DKH 1020 on the Jayco. Rusty, I think this falls under the ignorant category. I have to ask, what's a hot water heater? I have a water heater. Why would anyone need to heat hot water? Ha ha ha, LOL, just saying. Okay, go sit on the lid, boy. No, I'm kidding. That was funny. Ha ha ha. Joyce Forney. Well, I've always called it a hot water heater because it makes the water hot. Now you look at it from the other point of view where if it's already hot, you don't need to heat it. Well, see, that's seeing things from the other person's perspective. Joyce Forney, hi, sure do laugh when you're silly and happy. Makes comment call extra special. Have a wonderful Thursday. Blessings. Thank you, Joyce Forney. John B, hoist up the sail, John B. How about a comment call in black and white? Thanks. I don't know if I can do that. Maybe I can. Yvonne Lunsford on ignorant. Warning, long post. Well, I'll just read part of it. Warning, I'm just going to read part of it. I loved your story. You seem to be living proof of a study I heard about. A study was done in the northwest portion of the U.S. because it had been discovered that there were more people living into their 90s and 100s while also maintaining full mental faculties per capita than anywhere else. The study group wanted to discover why. Well, I got to discover why. After years, they discovered they typically had a diet of more organic, homegrown foods, very little or no processed food, and they exercised each day, and they attributed their mental agility to learning at least one thing of significance every day. That's a new word, skill, or whatever. Well, that's probably true. Thank you very much. Now I know all I got to do is learn a new word, and I'll be able to talk when I'm 104. Dandyfy, I see parallels to your story when looking back on my own life, where I was ignorant of different things. However, for some reason, I always thought it was bad to be ignorant or inexperienced and didn't do a lot of things I wished I had. Good story. Yeah, I did too. I mean, I thought if I didn't know something, I would not show anybody. You know, the only time people will know whether you're ignorant or not is when you tell them, if you follow my meaning. John B, good video. Interesting. Have you been doing daily comment calls? Thanks. Sure. Been doing. Where you been, John B? Texoma Road Trippers. Hello, Texoma Road Trippers. Really enjoy these videos, and I learn a little here and there. Thanks for sharing, Brandon. Well, you're welcome, Brandon. How you doing? Hypno Turd. Now there is an individual that knows how to get a name. Hypno Turd. Very good. I'm very proud of you. That shows me something. I think you got a short in your microphone, Hoss. Yeah, there is something. I noticed it in that video too. It makes a little popping noise. And I'm not sure it's because I didn't have it plugged in all the way or something, but if it continues, I will get a new mic. I had a new phone on order, but I got an email this morning that it's canceled. They don't have it. They said they had a new one. They don't. Anyway, I don't know what happened. Derek Sinclair, at the time of that interview, you may have been ignorant, but you still had your priorities right. Yeah, I did. I got the job. Lobo Rob, good to say, Rusty. I found your trip down memory lane fascinating. Thank you for sharing that part of your life. Safe travels, sir. You're very welcome. Tall dude, looks good showing it. That's the 2020 Jayco. But after 2 years, they leak and probably half of the electronics won't work. Not much quality to Jaycos, just saying. Well, I would say they're not the best built RVs out there for sure. This is on Ignorant 2JJJ River Oaks Country Club, maybe. Yeah, that's probably it. Another country club close to downtown used to mow yards in that neighborhood. Yeah, okay, that's probably it. I didn't know the name of it. I just guessed. Could you live in a storage building? And that's this person, Gina Deal, says it's all good if you ain't in California. The California laws don't recognize tiny homes as dwellings. North California trailer RV parks won't take them. Interesting. Shift into high, thumbs up. Yeah, California is becoming another planet in a lot of ways. You know, they also, Amazon had stores there, they're Amazon Go stores, and they have made them start accepting cash. The whole purpose of the Go store was that you use your phone and an app on your phone, and you can go in the store, get whatever you want, and walk out without having to go through a checker. And now they say that discriminates against poor people in certain other cultures. So they in California they have banned that and told them they have to start allowing cash. You know what it boils down to. Whenever you start a business, just remember you don't own it. Okay, everybody around the town and state and federal government owns it. Shift into high, thumbs up. Roy Soba at Linda Uribe, top of the mountains, sounds good. Okay, hope the low life stay lowland. In 75, I was stationed in California while in the Marine Corps. Good weather, it seems to make the females wholesome, ha ha. Anyway, whatever, Ray. Just keep taking your meds. Prairie Night Moon, you may have felt ignorant in their city world, but I bet you they would have even been more ignorant in your country world. How many of those city people can live on Social Security now, huh? I'd say that makes you the smarter one. Well, I can live on mine comfortably, actually. No kidding. Gladys Wilson, the innocence of the mind. It's true. Carolyn Nixon, the man speaking to you in code about our kind of people, was the ignorant one. You were just unsophisticated in the ways of the world. For sure. Darlene Huth, LOL, you told them DQ or grocery store. I figured it out when I went to work and had to give directions, small town. Yeah, you did. I didn't know the names of streets. Scotty Thompson says, cool video talk. 2020 Jayco J Flight. He likes some RVs. Looks like someone would buy that RV. Yeah, it's got a TV too. Scotty Thompson, the cell phone with removable battery, a Samsung Galaxy S5 will be my main cell phone on Verizon. Good for you. Thank you. Good luck with your phone. Scotty Thompson, Sue B, you make me smile. Well, that's good. That's what I want to do. Thank you for sharing. Hope you had a good day. You know, this is Thursday, the 3rd of October already. Johnny Petroglia, hey Rusty, when we go to a restaurant, Mama Petroglia always orders surf and turf. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Ray Sova, hello Ray. In the 70s, the show Twilight Zone had a showing called Kick the Can. The old people that played the game grew younger. I think Rod Sterling narrated it. Yeah, Rod Sterling was the person. Anyway, Benny Hanna says, sounds like y'all would enjoy Blue Collar Logic on YouTube. Okay. Petra Olson. Hello, Petra Olson. Enjoyed your story, Rusty. Always like driving with you. Well, I'm glad you do, because I'll do one every now and then. Gerald Meadows on The Ignorant Me. It's funny how much everybody has in common when they're young. I guess it's all of the different choices we make along the way that make us different at the end. By the way, Rusty, have you ever been to Mathis, Texas? Yeah, a long time ago. My dad had a gas station there in 1962, and I spent my summer pumping gas and learning to smoke cigarettes out back. Boy, I can relate to that. Yeah, I've been to Mathis, sure have. Jeff Jones, I probably drove by there when you were working there. Jeff Jones, Rusty, thanks so much for this story. I really enjoy hearing you tell about your childhood and early adult life. I'm 60, I'm a bit younger than you, but I grew up in a small population, 1,200 cotton farming town in West Texas, thus I can relate to much of your story. You're a very good storyteller. Well, they're just plain old memories. They're what they are. Thank you. Later Gator on Ignorant. We love you, Rusty. Keep sharing. I learned the same way as you. Took me a long time to catch on to most everything. I also got a baseball glove from Western Auto. That glove was in the window of the Western Auto store. I would look at it on the way to and from my shoe shining job in town at the town bar and pool hall. I made enough money after 6 months to buy that glove. One of the best days of my life. I hear you. Later Gator, we love you, Rusty. Keep sharing. Thank you. Nana Betty G, love your stories. Thank you. Steve Gila, hello Rusty. Yeah, I quit watching that Little House guy. He thrives on bad news and negativity. I don't know who that is. Anyway, Medman48, Rusty, when are you going to go to Bangor, Maine? They ought to give you the keys to the city for all the advertising. Well, I'd probably never go there. It's not exactly on my way to the grocery store. Medman48, Rusty, when are you? Oh, I read that. George Murphy, there is always a lot of wisdom in your driving videos. Great stories, Rusty. I don't know about wisdom so much. It's just me talking. Here we go. Ray Sova again. Your story about ignorance is correct. I've introduced myself to people as I'm Ray. I'm ignorant, but I'm not stupid. Well, that's the way to do it, because it's not. I was born in the morning, but not this morning. Thanks for the story. You're welcome. Dale Pointer. Ignorance, absence of knowledge of certain information. I am ignorant of many, many, many subjects. Slowly, I am checking some off my list as you are El Capitan. Thank you. Tim Clay. Ignorant means do you know about the facts but chose to ignore them. Whatever. This is PJ Bickerfull, he gives me a long introduction here. I'll read it if I can. He says, welcome all visitors and Rusty's Rangers. Let's go for a drive with the casita-loving, ex-gas line inspecting, ex-CPA, ex-Peace Corps volunteer, ex-FFA member, ex-car and insurance salesman, windsock flying, cheese pizza chomping, beer guzzling, instant pot cooking, bluebird ice cream gobbling, popcorn loving, chocolate-covered almond munching, banana swallower, and teacher of broomology. His favorite word is anyway. Girlfriend's name is Miss Google, the honorable grandmaster, legendary, charismatic, Paul Crouch looking and world-renowned golfer, the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, the one, your golf man from Central Texas and storytelling extraordinaire, Swivel Master Sergeant Rambling Rambo Rusty. Well, thank you, PJ, for that brief introduction. James Richardson, have you ever watched a seminar or somebody delivering a lecture, and they always have to have introduction, right? They always have to tell how many books they've written and stuff. And whenever somebody gets up to give an introduction and they say, well, I'll be brief or something like this, our speaker today needs no introduction, but, well, then they go into a 5-minute spiel. James Richardson, awesome story, Rusty. I relate to all of it so well. You're ready for prime time TV. I know it. I'm ready. Marcus Lovelace, best darn story I've heard in a while. Darn near soiled myself when you sniffed the brandy. First time I smelt it, I thought it was turpentine. It ain't. I tell you what, you got to know how to drink it. My Venus Healer, ignorant? I don't think so. You're smart enough to not live in Houston. That's very true. I'm smart enough not to live in Victoria, Texas, too. Woo-wee. Laura Ling, thanks for making me smile. What a great memory. Gus in a bus, ignorant, innocent, are not much different. That's true. Gus in a bus. That reminds me of Dr. Seuss. Yep. Taz Mod, I'll read part of it here. He's got a long comment. Great story. Mom and Dad's family were both blue collar. Mom would say, I go first class. I just couldn't go as far as other people. As I grew up in a military family, we did okay. I had to learn the customs in all different places we lived. One time Grandma visited and I took her around the college campus. I had on blue jeans, pullover shirt, and work boots. She said I couldn't go to college dressed like that. I told her I had classes in the woods and all of us dressed that way. Yeah, pretty laid back going to college, wasn't it? Calvin, retired geezer firefighter. I hope that HEB still had your Frio Light. Yeah, they do. I'm going to check it out next time I go to Weatherford. No, I've got a whole bunch of it. I get the 16-ounce cans because it's like, I don't know, it's cheap. Nutsack, hey Rusty, can I tow this with my Toyota Prius? I don't know, check it out. Randy Wyrick, awesome captain, my favorite kind of video, thank you. Mark 73573, enjoyed this. 2 more and we'll shut her down. Jim L., as an accountant from Houston that worked at Enron until the end of both them and Arthur Anderson, I really enjoyed your story. As a full-time RVer currently in the Pacific Northwest, I am homesick when I see you shopping at HEB. Man, I'm telling you, of all the things I miss when I'm out in Capitan or traveling out west is the good grocery store I have here in Central Texas called HEB. Man, they got the best produce, just everything I need. And when I get out west, most of the time I can't find good avocados, good bananas and stuff, so it's a little bit of a difference. Jet Mountain SSS think I'd rather have a casita than the Jayco, I guess. Anyway, ICU812, that was a very interesting story. Thanks for sharing. Pam Moss, I sure enjoyed your story, Rusty. We need more like this. Well, okay. Here you go. Robert Williams says, I had a 1970 Ford Maverick, 6-cylinder, 3-speed on the floor. First car I ever had with air conditioning. Think that didn't spoil me. Mine was an automatic and it had an under dash AC. But having said that, guys, hey Google, tell us a German joke.
In German, you would say, Ein Witz.
It's a German joke. Ein Witz. Hey Google, make us laugh.
Why was the cheetah so bad at hide and seek? No matter where she hid, she was always spotted.
Well, we never heard that one before. Thank you. Whew. Anyway, what else can I say? Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission. Doesn't cost you 1 penny. Some of you are. Some of you have used the link, and I appreciate that very much. Pat, 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 pat. Anyway, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. Also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And the only way to really lose weight is what? Eat less. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure. What else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, walk, walk. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Because it's good for you. It will help you stay healthier a little longer. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes. All this is your stuff. So add good ingredients to your own human brain. And then accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day at a time, or one moment at a time if you can. And at ease, carry on, enjoy your life, and we'll talk again. Well, I'll upload another RV video today, and whether I'll do anything after that or not depends on whatever I can create. Anyway, guys, adios. Bye-bye.